Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Laredo State Dynasty. We are 3-0. All of the games played so far were out of conference, and now we're getting into the conference. Everybody has already played their entire slate of out of conference games. We did win all three of them, and we're gonna start this one off with visit week. We have Broderick Coda, and we are in a huge recruiting battle against Texas for him. Coda is out of Blue Springs, Missouri, 6'3", 195, a scrambling quarterback with unbelievable athleticism and very good accuracies as well. We're going to pair his visit with a receiver, Jamie Lima, out of San Antonio, 6'2", 208, with very solid athleticism and great catching ratings across the board. Everything's in the 80s and 90s. 84 release as well, 97 jumping. Lima looks unbelievable. And then we're going to pair his visit, or Coda's visit, with a tackle as well, Nate Yolito, out of Cibolo, Texas, 6'4", 302, a pass protector. With, the strength at 78 is not great, but I hope we can improve on that. He does have the gem label, so I'm hoping that he is not capped there with the strength. But all the pass block ratings in the 80s already. That's looking pretty promising. And then we're gonna get a guard as well. So 3 complimentary visits for our quarterback visit here. Ezekiel Tejada out on Jersey City. 6'5", 337, a massive dude with 93 strength. Blocking ratings more in the 80s, more in the 70s than the 80s, but still a very solid prospect. So full house for this recruiting week, and this game is going to be against the UTEP Miners, 1.5 star prestige program. The Miners do have a few good players atop the roster, but by far we should be the heavy favorite. Also seeing this as a home game, we should definitely win this one. David Lorenzo is the quarterback here. Lorenzo, 6'1", 202 out of Tucson, Arizona. Lorenzo is a former 2-star, but he does look like a solid Big 12 quarterback. I'd say that the accuracies are decent. 84 throw power is a lot lower than you want, but I think he can be a solid game manager. No speed to speak of. And then the running back is Manuel Laguda, 6', 173 out of Peoria, Arizona. Laguda is a former 3-star. He's a junior. Laguda he is supposed to be a receiving back, but I'd say his calling card is the elusiveness for now. Very solid juke and spin move. The 60 break tackle doesn't look great. His power ratings are pretty awful. 83 speed. Not scared of this dude at all. And then we've got Frederick Trask, the top receiver, is a 76 overall for this team. 6'1", 195. Trask wears number 10 and is the X on this team. Physical archetype receiver with 88 release. Short and deep route running looking very good. Catching ratings in the 80s. That's not too horrible, but he's not too fast here. 91 speed, 90 excel. Trask looking like a solid number 4, 5, 6 on our team, but he's the number 1 for this team. And then we've got Josh Ortiz, 6', 215. Ortiz is the top receiver, the top 2 receiver, I guess. Ortiz wears number 15. Watch out for him, but he's not good with the hands. His route runnings are not great. Not a great athlete either. For the offensive line, the Miners do actually have quite a bit of talent here, but they're going to be missing their center here, Lyle Miner, which is just the absolute perfect name for him. But they're going to be missing him. I'm assuming they'll probably start a guard there, one of their backup guards. But the line, like a lot of 80s for overall, that offensive line is not too shabby. Now, the top edge rusher here, Bobby Labinjo, 6', 257, very small dude, but filled out his frame well. 82 finesse moves, 85 power moves, 95 strength, and even the block shedding's at 79. That's really good. Great edge rusher here, one of their best players. And then on the other side, it's Lynn Roach, and he's injured. Torn tricep, out for 8 more weeks, so that's almost half the season, I'd say. Roach would have been very dangerous on the edge, but instead they're only going to live off their one good edge rusher. Defensive tackles are nothing worth speaking of. Theo Harris is the top linebacker on this team, and he's actually very good in coverage, but the play rec, the awareness, the run stopping, it's just not there at all. He's a solid blitzer, but the run stopping's awful, and he's also not a great athlete, so only good in coverage here. And then we've got Nate Wire, number 5. He has platinum house call ability. Wire is out of Mesa, Arizona, and Wire has 89 man coverage and 77 press. I mean, that's a little bit lower than what you want for a press man corner, so he's more of an off man guy. Very good catching ratings. The zone at 74 is not great. That's not... I mean, you want it at least to be in the 80s. But at least he's got 95 speed, so he does have the makeup speed. Now, so far, we have played them twice. We are 1-1 against them. And UTEP, not looking too strong here. We are the heavy favorites in this game. We need to win this one. And if it's, it should be a blowout as well, because we have the recruiting week here. We've got Broderick Coda in the stadium, and we need to deliver here. And we're going to take the field first on offense. Juan Rivero, the top threat at tight end. Estrada is going to reset a couple times, get his pass away, and the catch is made by Arellanes for a 14-yard connection to start the game off here on the right foot. 2nd and 3, and they are actually going to stay with the pass. Pressure coming in, and wide open is Arellanes again, and he's got another huge connection. And that is already 2 catches for 30 yards and the edge of field goal range. Over the middle, it's Rivero, and he's got the catch this time. It's 11 yards and another first down. 1st and 10 from the 25. This is now definitely field goal range, and Estrada is going to reset a couple times, get the ball away. It's Arellanes for another first down, 16 yards on that one. So he's got almost 50 receiving yards on this opening drive here. 1st and goal from the 9, get it away, the catch is made, it's Jaquez Lara, he's into the end zone, and we've got the touchdown. Laredo State scores first at 7-0, and the revenge story for Jaquez Lara continues on. He was a starter as a redshirt freshman, and then he just didn't improve in training results for his sophomore and junior season, but now he's back. This time as a slot receiver, but he's doing his job. He's getting the targets, and he's moving the ball. And now the UTEP Miners, they get a 9-yard head start on 2nd down there, and now they're gonna run it up the gut with Laguda, and that's a nice 11-yard pickup. 3rd and 4, and they're gonna pass it. Lorenzo standing tall in the backfield and wide open. That's a first down. Number 36 with a huge catch, and just like that, they're already in the green zone here. 3rd and 3, Lorenzo, end zone, incomplete. Dave Santos knocks it loose. The middle linebacker forces a field goal, and it's 7-3 after that field goal try. Now we've got John Suarez breaking 1 tackle, falling ahead, 15 yards for Suarez. 2nd and 6, Suarez stays in. We've got double twin set, and Estrada is gonna go back to pass here. Arellanes with the catch, and that's another 10 yards on the catch. 1st and 10, Estrada over the middle, and we've got Taylor Rosas, 8 yards for him. And so far Estrada perfect on the day, 8 for 8. 1st and 10, Estrada is going to reset a couple times, get it away over the middle, and the catch is made again. It's Suarez for another catch. And we've got now a 3rd and 7, and they're going to go play action. Intercepted! The first incompletion on the day is going to be an interception. It's Nate Wire with the platinum house call ability. Oh yeah, this had to happen at some point. We've got one good corner for this team, and we throw it his way. He makes the impact play. I mean, gotta hand it to him. That was a pretty good play. 7-3. And Lorenzo is going to scramble here in 3rd and 3, and that's not going to work. Kelvin Leyva takes him down for a sack, but he is injured now. So he's going to be taken off the field, injured himself tackling the quarterback. 1st and 10, handed off to Suarez, breaking a tackle. He fits through the hole, gets 8 yards, and that's a nice run 3rd and 5, a few downs later, and we are going to have Suarez again with a huge crease, and that's 12 more. Already over 50 yards, not even 10 carries. 3rd and 10 now. This one's going to be tough, and wide open is Juan Rivero for a first down catch. Very good recognition there for Estrada. Pressure coming in, wide open. It's Suarez into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Laredo State's going up 14-3. And the Ocelots are in favor here with a great touchdown throw from Wayne Estrada. It's Suarez again in the end zone. We love to see it. 1st and 10, handed off, and Laguda has a huge crease there. 12 yards for him. And he's going to move the football there. 3rd and 2. Laguda is going to go on a swing route, and instead the ball is incomplete, thrown to his number 1 target. He dropped it. 1st and 10, Estrada after the punt. He's going to get the first down here for Taylor Rosas, and he couldn't stay in bounds or else he would have been gone. 3rd and 3 for Estrada, and he's going to get it away. Almost intercepted. Oh, man. That's going to be a punt. So UTEP's going to get the ball back. The Miners with the ball on offense. Trips to the right. Laguda in the backfield. And Lorenzo going down. It's Kelvin Leyva back for another one. 2 sacks on the day. You love to see it. Dude is producing. 14-3. We're inside 2 minutes, by the way, now. And obviously, timeout has been called. As, I mean, look at the outside fake, man. And then he just goes to the inside, swipes away the arm, and gets the sack. 3rd and 11. They're just going to run it, and they are going to get the first down. Are you kidding me? You just allowed a 3rd and 11 first down run. What is up with this defense? 2nd and 5. Lorenzo wide open, and that's a first down. Timeout taken, UTEP. And just like that, they're getting into field goal range here. A couple of yards still, but 35 seconds on the clock, and wide open again. This is number 1. I do not know his name either. And they're going to get another first down out of that one. 7 seconds on the clock. This is the last play you try before you call the field goal, and that's going to be a sack. Kelvin Leyva for another one. 3 sacks on the day. And I mean, look at this one. It's just, oh my God. He is destroying this left tackle, just shoving him out of the way. And the quarterback dropped a little bit too far back. So this is a 52-yarder, and it is just hooking inside. It is going to be a 1-score game at halftime, 14-6. But Kelvin Leyva absolutely dominating the left tackle here. And they are going to get the ball first in the second half. So they now have a chance to close in on the Ocelots even more. 8-yard run for Laguda. 3rd and 2. Laguda's the back. They've got a fullback in there. And they're going to hand it to Laguda. It's another run to the outside. Bad tackling angles there. Laguda has a huge run and the first down. 2nd and 4. And they are going to fake it to Laguda and throw it to number 1, whose name I still don't know. It's 23 yards and a first down to Montel Ryder. 1st and 10. Finally learned his name. Lorenzo is going to dump it off to his number 2 option there. And he's got the first down again. They're just marching down the field, and just like that, they're at the goal line. And they're going to toss it outside. It's going to be a touchdown. UTEP has a chance to tie up this game at 14. It's a 14-12 game right now, but the Miners have a shot now at tying up this game at 14 if they attempt the 2-point try. Actually, if they succeed the 2-point try, then they will tie. They are going to attempt it, but nowhere to go for Lorenzo, and that's another sack. And this time it is Ronaldo Sanchez in the backfield, and for some reason EA doesn't count sacks on 2-point tries, so this one's not going to go down in the books. 3rd and 8 for Estrada, now with a 2-point lead left, and this one should have been intercepted. Don't know why he threw it there to Juan Rivero, but that's a 3-and-out, and the Laredo State Ocelots are going to punt it away, and man... They are just marching down the field here. David Lorenzo with another completion. 2nd and 6. Fake to Laguda, and this one's caught as well. Lorenzo with another tough catch here on the outside. That's Josh Ortiz. 3rd and 7, and Lorenzo is going to get almost taken down by Leyva again. That would have been his 4th sack. Instead, he forces a 4th down field goal try here. And this one's almost blocked, but they are going to hit it and retake, or not retake, they were never in the lead, but they are going to take the lead here. UTEP up by 1 point. They fought back down from down 2 scores. And now we've got a first down and 10, and Giannis is behind the defense, and he's got it. He's taken down at the 20-yard line. Giannis with a huge catch down the field. They're just coming out here, throwing dimes down the field. Estrada with his 96 deep accuracy, perfect ball. And now we've got John Suarez taken down from the safety, or by the safety there. But that's another huge run, and just like that, we're at the goal line. 3rd and goal, 2 tight ends on the field, plus a tight end turned fullback here. Hand it off to Vasquez. It's a touchdown, and Laredo State is gonna go up again. They are gonna retake the lead, and Vasquez, the power back, gets himself another touchdown on his resume. We've got a 22-15 lead, and Laredo State is actually just gonna take the PAT, and we've got a 6-point game. And now Lorenzo is going to have a play action shot over the middle, and that is wide open. 20 yards down the field. 3rd and 11 now, a few downs later. This one's going to be tough. Laguda stays in to protect, and Lorenzo is going down. It's Emmanuel Valdez. He is trying to get on the redemption arc right now. Struggling a little bit. He was supposed to be this team's best pass rusher for years now, and he's just never produced. But he gets a sack there, and we are going to get the touchdown immediately after the punt. That's a score. It's Joshua Arellanes in the end zone, and the Laredo State Ocelots are going to take a 2-score lead, and we're just going to take the PAT here as well. It's 28-15 after we just started the 4th quarter. This is the right time to get a deep ball touchdown. Arellanes is this team's ex-receiver, and you can see why. An absolute alpha. It was close coverage, but they did not keep up with them. So that's a touchdown, and now Lorenzo is under pressure here. He's going to dump it to his running back. And Laguda is going to lose 5 on the play. Santiago Rodriguez, the slot corner, with the tackle there. 3rd and 9. And Lorenzo is having a lot of time getting it away, and Carvajal couldn't keep up the coverage. Carvajal is a safety turned linebacker. He should have had a lot better coverage on that play, man. 2nd and 5. And Lorenzo is going to scramble to his left, and that's another sack. The 5th one on him today. This one is Pujade in the backfield, and that's going to be a tough 3rd and 20. They get 2, so now it's 4th and 18, and they have to go for it, because if they don't, they're just going to lose the game, and instead they are going to throw an interception. Brian Alonso is going to return it. Can he return it all the way? No, he cannot, but he's going to return it inside the red zone. And we have a chance now to go up 3 scores. Brian Alonso is this team's #1 corner. He is having an excellent season, and he is having those 4th quarter interceptions this year as well. And there's one of them. Just a beautiful play by Brian Alonso. He had the perfect coverage. He slowed down exactly at the right time. And now 3rd and 10 for Estrada. We're just going to run it here with Suarez. Put the ball in a little bit better field position. And we're going to take the points here. And that wasted so much time that we're just going to skip ahead to the other highlight of this game. And it's Brian Alonso for another interception. Dude is balling out. So they did get another touchdown in the end there, but it did not matter. They didn't get the 2-point try either, so it still stayed a two-score game. They get the ball back a few downs later. We're already at the 2-minute warning at this point, and another excellent interception by Brian Alonso kind of seals this game. And one more good deep ball for good measure here, as Arellanes doesn't quite get into the end zone, but he has a 219-yard day here. 9 catches, just absolutely destroying this UTEP team. We're wanting to have this be a blowout for our recruiting week to get even more favor with our visiting recruits. And so we're actually going to try for this touchdown, and Suarez is gonna get in at the end there. So we get the 3-score lead, and that's what you need. You need this 17-point lead for the blowout multiplier to be in effect for the recruits. And we are gonna get the 17-point lead here, but UTEP not done yet. We're gonna see another play, and this one is gonna be Kelvin Leyva back for his 4th sack today. It is beautiful here. 2nd and 16, and Lorenzo is gonna go down again, absolutely destroyed by Emmanuel Valdez. And with that, we're gonna finally jump ahead to the end of the game. 38-21 is your final, and we did not get the destruction in the first half that I wanted to see from this team. Like, this was actually a much closer game than I anticipated, but Arellanes, 9 catches, 219 yards, and 1 score. That's just beautiful. Estrada got a 55% completion percentage in this game. Not great, but 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. I mean, that's decent. Lorenzo throws 2 interceptions to Brian Alonso. I mean, you can't target a first-round NFL pick. He's gonna be a first-round pick, man. At least I hope so. Laguda, we could not stop this dude at all, but they also couldn't stop Suarez on the other side, so I guess that's fine. Can live with that. No carries today for Cerdeño, actually, because we didn't actually run it that much. We actually did throw it a lot, and Arellanes, great day on the through the air. We had a couple important catches for Rivero, and then Suarez actually dropped a couple balls. That's not great to see. But today it was about the big plays here for this offense. It was not about moving the ball methodically down the field. Instead, today we lived off the deep balls. We threw 3 of them to Joshua Arellanes. Completely worth it. We did throw an interception there to Nate Wire. I mean, it had to happen at some point. But if you get a player 7 TFLs, like on top of his 4 sacks, he had 3 TFLs against the run as well. Leyva absolutely destroying this offensive line there. What a day for Kelvin Leyva. And then Valdez had 1.5 sacks. I mean, that's great to see. Brian Alonso with 2 interceptions. So, I mean, this game was won by 3 players. Brian Alonso, Kelvin Leyva, and Joshua Arellanes. The 3 of them absolutely destroyed this UTEP team. The rest of the team didn't really show up that much, but I mean, obviously we're gonna get Player of the Week for that one. 4 sacks. When do you have a 4-sack game? I mean, that doesn't happen too often. And by the way, Kelvin Leyva has already broken career records for sacks on the national level. So every sack he's adding to his resume is just breaking his own record over and over again. Every single sack. Now, this game gets us 2 recruits. It's going to be the 2 offensive linemen, but it's not the quarterback or the receivers. So only Nate Yolito and Ezekiel Tejada are going to commit after this win over UTEP. But Yolito, he's the elite pass protector at tackle. I mean, that's nice to see. Needs to improve his strength, but all the pass block ratings are in the 80s already, so don't even need much improvement there. Don't know anything about the run blocking, but very happy to get him. 4-star tackle. And then we get a 4-star guard here as well, Ezekiel Tejada. 6'5", 337, an absolute mauler. Should be absolutely dominating in the run game. Sadly, Suarez will not be there to see it, but maybe Kevin Colombo will. Tejada has 93 strength. All the important ratings are in the 70s. I mean, that's high 70s at least. That's good to see. And now, we did not commit the quarterback yet, or the receiver, Jamie Lima, but we're going to be playing Texas at their house, and they're ranked number 1 in the country. And this team is absolutely stacked. So many players in the 90s for overall. And obviously, they've got the 5-star quarterback, Danny Horn, 6'3", 208 out of San Antonio. And Horn is a field general archetype quarterback with 96 short, 90 medium, and 86 deep accuracy. A very solid arm at 92 throw power. And this dude's not even a senior, man. This dude, we're gonna play this dude again next year. So, oh man, this kid looks great. He's also got some speed to run, not like, you know, kind of the Mahomes speed. Like, can extend a little bit, pick up a first down here and there, but man, Horn looks exciting. And then they've got Adrian Chestnut. Number 31 is the top running back for this team. He's an elite elusive back with some pretty solid power as well and 92 speed, man. Chestnut is going to be a pain to stop. Now, they are going to be missing their top receiver, Donald Turner. Ruptured disc, out for 5 weeks, or 5 more weeks. So they are going to be missing their top deep threat here. Turner is a really good receiver. But this dude we're actually familiar with. Javier Casas is going to take over his role. Number 86, Casas is 5'10", 201, with a 4-star recruit rating. Casas is a very good route runner, elite hands, very good elusiveness. He's the complete package. And he's not the fastest. For his size, you would expect maybe a little bit more speed now, but 93 is not, like, it's not nothing. He can still get a deep ball touchdown, especially with the athleticism we have in our secondary. He should be able to get open there as well. And then they've got Joe Lanning. Number 19, Lanning has a very good route running, especially down the field. His hands are decent, but not great. Elite elusiveness, on the other hand. And Lanning also has 99 speed. So this team knows how to throw it deep. And they've got even one more deep threat, George Pearson, number 88. So watch out for this trio, 86, 19, and 88. That's the top 3 trio. 5'10", 207, George Pearson is a solid route runner, elite hands, a very good elusiveness, and not quite the 99 speed, but still 96 speed. So we are gonna be running a lot of zone today. There is no reason to run any man coverage in this game. And then they've also got a solid tight end here in Ricky Rado. Rado has pretty decent hands. The route runnings are not great, but he's got lots of power. He's pretty fast for a tight end in this game. 85 speed is really good. And then he's a really good blocker as well. The Longhorns also obviously do have a very solid offensive line. 87 at left tackle, a 90 overall at left guard. Their top center here, 91 overall, is actually injured, but 82 overall center is still not too bad. 91 right guard, 92 overall right tackle, but he's injured as well, so we're gonna see his backup, an 85 overall, which is still a great offensive lineman. So they've got a very solid offensive line. And then they've got a great pass rush here in Jamie Polanco. And I think I went after him at some point, but Texas was running away with the battle. He's injured. He's going to be out, so we'll not see him today. We're instead going to be seeing Curtis Goings as the top edge rusher. 6'1", 260 out of Missouri City, Texas. Curtis Goings has 88 finesse moves and 85 power moves. I mean, seeing that is already gonna make me fear him. 67 block shots, not great, but against the pass, he's gonna be really good. And he's also an elite athlete. In the middle of this defense, we've got Justin Beach, 6'3", 294 out of Killeen, Texas. A power rusher. Former 4-star Beach is an elite power rusher. 91 power moves, 94 strength. It doesn't even matter that his finesse moves is only a 78. He also has 81 block shedding, which is more than enough to be a 3-down lineman. And then in the middle of this defense, we've got Luis Ventura. He's a former 4-star pass coverage archetype linebacker out of Austin, Texas. Ventura is an elite coverage defender with a pretty solid awareness and play rec. He's got lots of power. He can blitz. The only lack on him is actually the block shedding, but everything else is pretty much elite. And then they've got Adrian D'Amico. I'm assuming we're going to see him off the edge as well. 6'2", 253 out of Amarillo, Texas. D'Amico has 85 power moves and 87 strength. He's got some hit power. He can even cover the pass. It's a pretty crazy linebacking duo they got here. 89 acceleration, 81 speed. It's not too fast, but a decent athlete. And then they've got Jermaine Davis as the top corner on this team. 6'1", 184 out of Spring, Texas. Davis is an elite man coverage defender, more of an off-man guy. Press rating's not too high. 71 zone is pretty awful actually. So, but he has the makeup speed, 98 speed, 95 excel, and gold house call ability, just like Cordell Cashman has a gold house call ability. 5'10", 199 out of Lubbock, Texas, former 3-star actually. Cashman is also a man coverage corner and also an off-man corner. His press rating is also not great. The zone is a little bit better than on his counterpart, but yeah, 95 speed should be enough to make up for it if they mess it up. And then they've got a pretty strong strong safety here in Ricky DeBose, 5'11", 214 out of Cedar Hill, Texas. Former 4-star, a zone archetype safety. DeBose has 89 zone coverage, 91 catching. The run support is decent, not great. The man coverage is awful, and the athleticism is very, very good at safety. Now, we have played them twice so far, and we were blown out twice against them. And this is going to be an away game, so Texas should be the heavy favorite, because if that's not enough, they are also ranked #1 in the country. Texas gonna be the heavy favorite in this team. Now, I would say we do not have the better quarterback. We do have, I think, the better running back, John Suarez over Adrian Chestnut all day. We do not have the better receivers. They've got more speed and more quality receivers. They do not have the better tight end, at least. They do have the better offensive line, I would say. They do not have the better D-line. We have the better D-line. Our edge rush duo is unbelievable compared to theirs. And they're missing Jamie Polanco, mind you. But the linebacker situation is better at Texas, and I think also the secondary is better for Texas. We're going to start off here with John Suarez, and that's already a nice run up the gut. We got a 13, 15-yard run or something, and we're going to continue to run it. And weaving through the defense is John Suarez for a 9-yard pickup. That's a good start. We've got Tavares Cerdeno in the backfield now, and Estrada is going to throw it, and that one's going to be complete to Rivero. On a 3rd and 13, we get some yardage, 4th and 4, but this is not field goal range in an away game. The kick meter is too difficult there, so we are actually going to punt it here. Sad to see, but we have to. Danny Horn up the gut, and already he keeps the ball. 20-yard run. I mean, if this is what we're going to have to be watching today, this is not fun to watch. Chestnut tries to juke him out, but it's still an 11-yard pickup. Doesn't get the move done then. 2nd and 3, and behind the defense, we've got Joe Lanning, and that's the 99 speed we're talking about, man. Texas up early, 7-0 for the Longhorns, and now the Ocelots are really gonna have to get it together. Texas with an early lead here to their 99 speed receiver. I mean, he was wide open. Safeties were not even close to covering him, so that's a touchdown. And we're gonna now have to run from behind, I guess. Suarez in the backfield, he's gonna stay in to protect. We get the ball away to Lara, and that is gonna be caught for 8 yards. That's a nice start to the drive at least. 2nd and 2, and they can throw again here, apparently. Lara tries to juke the linebacker there, but didn't work. But still a 1st down, tackled by Luis Ventura. 1st and 10 for Estrada. Throws it to the sideline, and the catch is made. Rosa stays on his feet and breaks one tackle there. That's nice to see. Taylor Rosas with a nice 1st down catch. And with that, Wayne Estrada is over 1,000 passing yards this season. Nice to see. 3rd and 4 for John Suarez, and we are gonna not get the screen set up. 4th and 4, and again it's the edge of field goal range, but you can't do it. And this time we're actually gonna go for it here, and for some reason he could not stop himself from running out of bounds. This is a turnover on downs, and yeah, the game was scripted against me, I guess. 3rd and 9. Horn wide open. It's Casas, and he's got the 1st down and a lot more. 23 yards for Javier Casas. 1st and 10, and Horn is going to motion out Joe Lanning and hand it off to the backup running back. Number 33, don't know who that is, but just like that, they're in field goal range already. 7-0, and they are trying to add on some more points. 2 tight ends on the field. Dump it to your running back, and Chestnut is going to be tackled for a loss. I mean, that's beautiful to see. It's Alves in the backfield. Second and 13, and Horn is gonna have a play action shot, and Horn is gonna throw it to the end zone. Intercepted, and guess who it is? It's Brian Alonso again. He's got another interception, third one in this episode already, and we're like not even 6 quarters in. Unbelievable stuff by our number 1 corner, Brian Alonso, the future number 1 pick. He's having an epic senior season at the moment. And intercepts Texas quarterback Danny Horn. I mean, it's beautiful to see. I mean, look at the coverage he had. Just perfectly on his receiver. We get the ball back. Let's try to see if we can get some points out of this one, as Lara is not getting the block he needs. Oh no, Marrero just completely whiffing on that one. That could have been a touchdown, man. 3rd and 6 for Estrada. Wide open over the middle. Catch is made by Taylor Rosas. This year's number 2 receiver. He was the number 1 last year, but didn't make too much of it in the offseason. And we are going to have a drop here. 4th and 4, just across midfield. Yet again, the drive stalls out, just like the last 2 times. And Texas gets the ball back with 76 yards to go. And they are actually going to have a 3-and-out here. So that's a punt, and we are going to have a short field here. 1st and 10, handed off to Suarez. Can't make the last man miss. Dude, you got to juke him out and run it into the end zone, man. But still a 1st down. We're inside 2 minutes, by the way, and the clock is keeps running down. And Suarez makes the catch, gets the 1st down, and this should be enough for a field goal this time. First time we're actually in field goal range here. And look at the bars. Like, this is what kicking from 30, 40 yards out is, man. Imagine if you try it from 50 out, man. It's just impossible to hit a field goal here from plus 40 plus, I mean. But at least we get the field goal here. It's a 7-3 ball game at halftime, so everything's still wide open. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as we're going to be moving on to the second half of this game. Laredo State. They can keep up with Texas, but they need to find the end zone at some point if they want to win here. And Lanning's got another catch. 13 yards for Joe Lanning. That's only his 2nd catch today, but he's made them both count. And they are going to have Casas. That's a 1st down for Javier Casas. Man, this receiver is a pain. They get 13 yards on that one. And now Horn is going to have a wide open Javier Casas, and he is into the end zone. It's a 55-yard touchdown. Texas scores again, and it's 14-3. The Longhorns take a 2-score lead in this game, man. And both touchdowns were deep touchdowns to Joe Lanning and to Javier Casas. They lined them up there for like 50-yard touchdowns. Oh man, this is bad. Got to get in the end zone at some point here, as we're just going to continue to run it with John Suarez. It's been working. We just need to continue make it work. And we're going to run it again to the outside. There is some room, and he's got the 1st down, 16 yards, and he crosses 100 rushing yards here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter already. Hand it off to Cerdeno. Can't make the man miss, and he's going to fumble it, and oh my, Cerdeno, jeez. At least we fell back on it, so we keep possession, but 3rd and 5 now for Estrella. And he's going to go down, and yet again we stall the drive out just across from midfield. 4th and 5, and we're going to go for it here. This is no time like the present, and Jaquez Lera's got the 1st down. That's a nice catch and run for Lera. And this is a 1st down, so at least we continue the possession this time around. 2nd and 9, just 5 more yards to go for field goal range, I'd say. And perfect blocking for John Suarez. Makes 2 people miss, but he does get tackled, and now he seems to be injured on the play. John Suarez takes him down to the 10. This is the closest we've been to the end zone all day long. 3rd and 3. From the goal line, we've got a touchdown. It's Tavares Cerdeno, and he's into the end zone with the score. And Laredo State cuts into the lead. It's a 10-14 game now. And Tavares Cerdeno, his first carry on the game, I think, and he's getting the touchdown there. 3rd and 5 for Danny Horn. They're going to put Casas in motion, and this was a bad idea to run on Emmanuel Valdez there for the TFL. First and 10 after the punt, and Suarez is gonna continue to run 8 yards on this one. And he's across 120 rushing yards now. 3rd and 6, and we've got play action bootleg, and we're gonna throw it to Arellanes, and oh my, overthrown by Estrada. Another injury for John Suarez, broken finger, he's done for the game. Oh, that's bad to see as well. Oh my, how are we gonna win this game without John Suarez? I mean, that's just not gonna work. 4th and 6, and yet again, somebody jumps, but we don't get the flag. So this is an actual play we need to win, and Rosas does. Breaks the tackle, falls ahead. That's nice to see. He's got 31 yards on 4th and 6, and we're in field goal range again. Full goal line personnel, and hand it off to Tavares Cerdeño. It's another touchdown, and the Ocelots are into the end zone again. That's great to see, as Laredo State has now a 3-point lead. We come down from 2 scores down and come back up there. That's nice to see. And now we've got the tight end, Ricky Rado, for a 30-yard connection. 34-yard connection, actually. 1st and 10, and Horn is going to have a play-action shot, and somebody didn't fall for it at all. It's Calvin Leiva for his first sack on the day. Finally, somebody to take down the quarterback. I think it is our actual first sack of the day from the entire team, but nice to see Calvin Leiva getting the production in. He's facing a really good tackle there, and beat him right around the corner. 3rd and 13 for Danny Horn, and this is not field goal range. You gotta get a few yards at least. Horn throws it away. That's gonna be 4th down, and they are actually gonna punt it. So 3-point game still, and 7 minutes on the clock. We've got to run out the clock here. Cerdeño's got some room, and he's getting 9 yards in this place, so that's nice to see. And we're running clock. 3rd and 7. Estrada is actually gonna pass for this one. 4 minutes, and 4th and 3 at midfield. Do you go for this one? I mean, you kind of have to. 4th and 3, we're actually gonna go for it, and this one is gonna be caught by Lera. He's got the 1st down, and again, it pays off to be aggressive on 4th down, and we are gonna continue running clock. Cut it back to the other side. Tavares Cerdeño. I thought he might go for a second there, but what a run for Cerdeño, getting a new 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning, and great blocking up the middle, down to the green zone, and we have got this figured out. Timeout, Texas. Hand it off to Cerdeño up the gut, and Texas is taking timeouts here. They already wasted all 3 of them, so we're going to take the field goal here with 1 minute and 8 seconds on the clock. We're going to hit the 3-pointer, and now they have to go get a touchdown if they want to win this game. No field goal. Field goal is not going to help them. Texas, no timeouts. 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock. Danny Horn wide open. Joe Lanning for another catch and run. Oh my, 26 yards for Joe Lanning. 2nd and 10, and Danny Horn has got lots of time. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Chestnut. Another 1st down, and they're going to move the chains. The clock stops for momentarily. 3rd and 10. Danny Horn, backup, is in there now, and Horn has got some time to throw it and decides to throw it away in the end. So 4th down, game on the line. This is what you've got to live for here. Texas, game on the line. 4th and 10. Horn throws it, and it is incomplete. Mateo Alonso, the freshman, he's gonna knock it away, and this is a Laredo State victory. Number 8 in the country upsets number 1, and this was a very tough game to play. Tavares Cerdeño has the player of the game for some reason. 2 touchdowns. I mean, did have a solid game, I guess, but Danny Horn, man, he kind of felt like he's unstoppable, but in the end, we did have the coverage to keep up with this offense. Estrada had a very good game. Just the game managing part, we didn't take many risks, but Suarez 134 on the ground. We've got Cerdeño for 78 and 2 scores. I mean, we've even got Jaquez Lera on a jet sweep. We've got 10 yards for Vasquez. It's like 235 yards or something on the ground, man. Couldn't get the run going on their side either, so we had a plus 200 yard advantage on the ground here, and yeah, we just had to be patient and wait it out. Casas and Lanning both for long touchdowns, but in the end, they did not produce a stable offense. They lived off the big plays, and that is what got him killed in the end, because we were solid enough. Taylor Rosa's 3 drops in this game, man, that was ridiculous. Sometimes in the first half, it kind of felt like this game was scripted against me. Just like all the stuff happening that doesn't really make any sense just to make me lose. I don't know. But we got it done in the end, and we didn't have any turnovers. At least, like, we did have a forced fumble on Cerdeno, but we did recover it ourselves. And watching this win made Broderick Coda decide to go with the Ocelots. He's gonna come to Laredo. Broderick Coda, this was his deciding week. His top 2 schools were Laredo State and Texas, and we did get it done in the end. And the same thing is going to be true for Jamie Lima out of San Antonio. So Broderick Coda, he's an athlete, 6'3", 195 out of Blue Springs, Missouri. 5-star quarterback with the gem label, and he visits us for a blowout, and then the next week watches the Texas game and decides, this is the team I want to join here. 91 throw power, 87 short accuracy, 83 medium accuracy, 89 break sack, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. I mean, what more do you want from this kid? This kid looks unbelievable. And then we've got Jamie Lima, 6'2", 208 out of San Antonio. Jamie Lima did actually have Texas in his top 3 as well, but decides to join the Ocelots. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 83 catch in traffic, 84 release, 81 catching, and 90 spec catch, 97 jumping. I mean, this dude has got to be a jump ball machine. And then for this next game, we're going to have even more visits. This is going to be a defensive visit week, as we've got Marquez Chabera, a power rusher from Cocoa, Florida. 6'5", 274. Chabera has 83 power moves and 87 strength right off the bat. 4-star recruit that we definitely want to get on this team. We're also going to have a linebacker visit, 6', 231, a run stopper out of Houston, Texas, George Maldonado. Maldonado has very good run stopping ability. The zone coverage is abysmal, so he's going to sit on the bench for at least 2 years, I think. Also not the greatest athlete. And then we're also going to have a 3-star corner visit. There were not many Latino corners in this recruiting class, so we're going to have to go with a 3-star here, but it's a good one. Marietta, Georgia is his hometown, 6', 182, 95 speed, 90 acceleration, 74 zone is a solid starting point, I think. And yeah, he's a gem, so I'm expecting him to be good in a couple years, maybe. This game is going to be against the UTSA Roadrunners, so it's an all-Texas episode here. We got the University of Texas at El Paso first, then the University of Texas, and then the University of Texas at San Antonio. So, nice episode here. DeAndre Misc is the quarterback for this UTSA Roadrunners team. Misc, 6'3", 216 out of Decatur, Texas. Misc is maxed out on everything, 91 throw power. The accuracies are very mediocre. I mean, that's not great. But he does have some running ability. He can create a little bit of yardage with his legs. Brian Banfield is the running back. Wears number 35. Banfield, 5'11", 196, more of a receiving build, and he is a receiving back, in fact. He's got some solid hands, I'd say. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. He could be a really good slot receiver. I would convert him, definitely. But he's not the fastest, 89 speed. That's just okay. The top receiver on this team is Christian Adai, 5'9", 185. This kid actually looks more like a running back to me. But he has exceptional deep route running, solid hands, decent elusiveness, no power, and 90 speed. That's just decent. So number 81, watch out for him. And then number 80, Luis Marciano is on the other side here, 6'1", 185, also out of Decatur, Texas. Former 3-star deep threat receiver, Marciano has pretty solid route runnings. The hands are not great, to be honest. Not much elusiveness, 91 speed, that's decent. But overall, they are lacking a lot of talent on the offense. The offensive line here, they do have a solid left tackle, solid left guard, solid center. Everybody's in like the 82 overall range. They have a really good right guard, but he's injured. But the backup is still very good, in 84 overall. And then the right tackle is an 83 overall. So this is actually a really good offensive line for UTSA here. And then their top edge rusher is Tavares Hancock, 6'6", 245 out of Mesquite, Texas, a former 3-star recruit. Tavares Hancock has 85 power moves, 86 strength. I think block shedding is not great, but he's a great pass rusher. Even his finesse moves aren't horrible. And yeah, definitely somebody to watch out for, but the interior defensive line looks really weak. Now Tyler Trejo, maybe you recognize him. I tried to recruit him a couple of years ago. Did not succeed. UTSA took him away from me. So Trejo has developed into an elite level run stopper. 82 block shed, that's more than some defensive linemen have. The coverage is decent. The athleticism is excellent. Tyler Trejo would be a starting linebacker on our team as well, definitely. And then they've got James Ficken next to him, 6'3", 237 out of Mansfield, Texas. He's a solid run stopper, not quite as good as Trejo, but he does have solid blitzing upside. He's decent in coverage, decent athlete, so a solid linebacker duo actually. Just the front four is really bad for UTSA. And then Damon Komar is the top corner on this team at 77 overall. This is their top corner. Oh my, they're in big trouble here. 86 zone coverage, it's not even that bad, but just, I mean, look at the athleticism. This is their best corner at 92 speed, 85 excel, really? All the other ones look even worse. So this cornerback unit doesn't look great. Oscar Estrella, 6'3", 222 out of Tyler, Texas. Estrella has very good run stopping ability. For some reason, he's the top safety here on this team. He's elite. He's actually an elite level run stopper. He could play linebacker, I would say. Decent coverage ability and very slow. Should be a linebacker, honestly. Now we've played them three times so far, and we have only won one of those games. So time to tie up the record there, and let's see what we can do here. This is gonna be going to UTSA first on the kickoff. Overall, I'd say there is not a single position group on UTSA that is better than ours, our corresponding one. So we are the heavy favorites, and it is a home game. We should be absolutely blowing them out. Let's see how we're gonna do, as they're gonna hand it off to Banfield, and he's got a first down immediately, 11 yards on the first play of the game. First and 10, hand it off to Banfield. No, it's actually a play action shot, and wide open. Oh no, come on guys. DeAndre Misc puts it on the money, and Luis Marciano just running away from the team. Gotta be like a 50-yard completion there. Misc throwing it over the middle. Wide open is his top receiver, and they've got another one. 16 yards, another first down. That's Christian Adai. Third and goal. Misc gotta put it in the end zone here, and Misc's scrambling. Touchdown! He throws it at the last second across the middle. It's Marciano. Touchdown UTSA. The Roadrunners take a 7-0 lead, and the defense is looking absolutely awful here. Oh my, Laredo State. If this is how we're going to look in this game, man, this is not going to be any fun at all. UTSA with a 7-0 lead on a beautiful play by Misc. 3rd and 4, and Estrada is going to throw it to the sideline, and it's knocked down. Actually should have been intercepted and returned for a pick 6, but that's the 3 and out, and UTSA is going to get the ball back again, and over the middle. That's wide open, man. I mean, 21 yards on that one as well. Like, that's just too easy, man. Where is this defense? Just wake up. 1st and 10, Misc, end zone, 1-on-1, and we have seen this before. It's Brian Alonso with a copycat interception. He had exactly one like this against Texas, and he's got another one right here. Brian Alonso, 4 interceptions in 9 quarters of football. Not even 9 quarters of football. Alonso is just an absolute ball hawk. Unbelievable season for Brian Alonso. That's just unreal stuff here. 3rd and 5, and we've got 11 personnel. Estrada is gonna get sacked, and that's another 3 and out. Tavares Hancock in the backfield, and UTSA now even with a short field due to the sack. 2nd and 5, over the middle, wide open. It's Marciano again, and that's another 22-yarder. 3rd and 5 for Misc, and this is a 5-man rush, so they actually have a chance here, but wide open over the middle. This is a die, another 1st down, 15 yards on the play. 1st and goal. Misc throws it, screen. This is the tight end, and he's got 7 yards on the play. I mean, at least we didn't let him go into the end zone. Misc, 100 completed passes on the season now with this pass. Oh man, goal line personnel, fullback in, 3 tight ends, and sidestepping the rush. This is a touchdown here. Can we just wake up? What is happening to this defense? It's 14-0, and we're playing at home against a team that we should absolutely demolish. We're down 14. What is happening, man? 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can get 1 first down in this godforsaken game. Get it away, and this is a 1st down. Wow, the first one in the game. Taylor Rosas got the 1st down, and now let's see if we can get maybe another one. Dare I say 2 first downs in a row. I mean, that would be unbelievable. We got the catch. It's Jaquez Lera, and that's another 1st down. 13 yards on the play for Jaquez Lera, the slot receiver, and with that, he's at 200 career receptions, which is not a record at the school, but he does have the single season receiving record actually. 2nd and 7, and down goes Estrada, 11-yard loss, and I mean, what else are you gonna tell me? This is another 0-point drive for the Ocelots, and Misc just goes back to work, gets another 1st down. It's Marciano again. We can't stop him for some reason. 1st and 10 from the 26, handed off, knows the play action shot, and it's another wide open catch and run. It's another 20-yard completion. This is Carew, the running back. 3rd and 11, the backup running back at that. 3rd and 11, get it away. Another catch for Marciano. We can't contend with him at all. He's already at almost 100 yards, and we're not even halfway through the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 after they actually did have to punt it there. Ran 3 times, didn't get it done. So we are actually gonna get an 8-yard run, and then Arellanes with a catch on the slant, 14 yards. Finally, we're getting the ball moving a little bit. 2nd and 7 for Estrada. Get it away, another catch, another 1st down. I can't believe it. 9 yards for Jaquez Lera. Can we maybe even get into field goal range? Maybe even score some points. Would be unbelievable. Estrada gets it away to Rosas, and that's an 8-yard catch at least. So that's a solid start here. 3rd and 4 now in the red zone, and it's crunch time. Estrada throws it, end zone, touchdown. It's Arellanes, and he's got the score. Laredo cuts the lead in half. It's a 7-14 game as Arellanes shows the footwork. They're gonna have a booth review on this one, but just look at the beautiful footwork by Joshua Arellanes. I mean, it's also a beautiful rainbow, dropping it in there. So yeah, beautifully done. Now let's see if we can finally stop this UTSA team, and down goes Misc. That's a good start. We bring the pressure and we get him down. It's Dave Santos on a 0 blitz. So that's the only way we gotta sack them. I mean, I guess I'd take it, but yeah. So it's 14-7 for UTSA at halftime, and we have not been able to stop Luis Marciano at all for some reason. Already at 93 yards. So we really need to get it together here. 2nd and 7, and John Suarez has a handoff. He's gonna run it up the right side there, and that's 14 yards on the run. That's nice to see. At least we're getting this one going finally. 3rd and 9 after a couple bad runs again, and Estrada is gonna dump it off for the middle. Suarez actually makes the catch. He's not a great receiving back, but this one he's gonna catch, and that's a 1st down. And he seems to be a little bit shaken up here, as we've got Jaquez Lera making 2 people miss. 15 yards on the play for the slot receiver, and finally we're getting it done. 2nd and 5. Estrada is gonna throw it over the middle. Catch is made. Rosas, first down. And the Ocelots are moving the ball into field goal range. 1st and 10. Estrada is gonna reset a couple times and gets it away. Jaquez Lara on his way to the end zone. It's a touchdown. And the Ocelots are gonna tie up this game. Finally, they're showing up here in their blistering Savannah uniforms. Beautiful stuff. Jaquez Lara with a very nice catch and run there. 1st and 10, and Misc is gonna be having a first down as well. It's Luis Marciano again. What is happening, man? Some 78 overall receivers just beating our future first round pick there at corner, man. And now oh my God, Brian Alonso is injured now. Oh my, oh this is not good. This is bad. 2nd and 10, and they're gonna hand it off, and Brian Banfield got the first down. Moving the chains, they're close to field goal range now. And they're gonna hand it off to Carew this time. That's another 9-yard pickup, and I think this is now definitely field goal range. 3rd and 4, and they are actually gonna put somebody else there in the game. I think they had an injury at quarterback, so that's a 4th down. We got a 40-yard loss there on 3rd and 4, and they're gonna take the field goal. It is good, so they are going to retake the lead here, 17-14. But we were able to contain them, and now if we go get a touchdown, we can get the lead. 3rd and 9. Estrada has a 1-on-1 down the field. It's tipped up and intercepted, and there is a flag down. Hopefully this is pass interference. Please tell me this is pass interference. I mean, this does not look good. So it's a holding, and the interception is going to stand. I mean, what are you going to do? Like, they tip it up to themselves in the air on a 1-on-1 ball. At least we get the 4-yard loss here, as Valdez back for his 2nd TFL in this game. Still not a sack, but 3rd and 14, we'll take it. Now let's get him off the field. Oh no, we do not. That is a wide open catch and run. 1st down, 22 yards for Rico Bunting, the tight end. 3rd and 5. Misc has a 5-man pressure. Wide open over the middle. It's a touchdown, and there is a flag down, but this one's going to be on us as well. Roughing the passer, they're just going to decline that for the touchdown, and UTSA up by 2 scores again. I can't believe it, man. We're in the 4th quarter, dude. This has got to be a win for us, man. It's time. You got to get it together here as the offense. Estrada, 1-on-1 ball down the field. This one is going to be caught by Rosas inside the red zone. What a play by Taylor Rosas. He just had a half step on his DB, and he got it done. At least he caught it this time. He had 3 drops last game. But look at the rainbow by Wayne Estrada. It's a 65-yard pass, and that's not air yards. That's just from the line of scrimmage to the tackling spot. Can we get into the end zone here? Can we finally get this game together? It's a touchdown, and I think that's Juan Rivero in the end zone. Looks like it. It's actually Joshua Arellanes. Didn't recognize him. He looked very big, so I thought it was Rivero. But it's Joshua Arellanes for a score. That's nice to see. We get the touchdown, and now it's a 3-point game. 7 minutes on the clock. And now Misc is going to set up the screen. And Banfield on 3rd and 10 doesn't get very far. That's a nice tackle by Mateo Alonso, the freshman corner, the brother of Brian Alonso. 1st and 10. Estrada wide open. Arellanes is gonna run down the sideline, and he is gonna have a run out of bounds at the 1. Oh man, yeah, I messed that one up, but he should have had a touchdown here. Still a great play by Joshua Arellanes, as the Ocelots are now down at the 1 there. That's a beautiful slant, and for some reason the game engine was freaking out here, but he turned the corner, and now we're going to have a shot. Put it in the end zone. Suarez. No, it's going to be a throw. It's a touchdown. Taylor Rosas. And the great thing about this one is they did not cover Rosas. He was just standing out there alone because they took Arellanes out of the game for the long play. They put Rosas in as the only receiver on the formation, and he was not covered. So he was wide open in the end zone, and he's got the touchdown. It's a 4-point lead, 5.5 minutes ahead of the end of the game. And now they're going to run it. Banfield wide open, 10-yard running lane. 2nd and 11 for Misc. And they've got trips to the left. Isolated receiver right is Marciano. And they've got another catch over the middle. That's Christian Adai for another first down. 3rd and 11. Misc. Got to have this one if you want to have a shot at winning the game. And wide open. Oh my God, he missed him. DeAndre Misc misses a throw, and we are getting the ball back, and we're gonna run some clock here. The ball is gonna go out, and sadly he goes out of bounds, but we get the first down. We're just gonna continue to run it. Hand it off. No, it's a play action shot for Estrada. Oh my God, we're actually gonna throw it down the field. Arellanes, touchdown! Laredo State with another score, and now it's a 2-score game the other direction. What a gutsy play call. 3rd and 2, and they come out with play action. Throw it up to their big body number 1 receiver. I mean, you would have had the first down easily there, and then it's just one more first down to end the game, but I mean, this works quite as well. Joshua Arellanes with the score, and with that, we're just going to jump ahead to the end of the game. A couple more interesting plays as Kelvin Leyva gets another sack. This is nice to see. And now 1st and 10 after they did actually get some points. But it didn't matter because Kelvin Leyva got another sack on this offensive line. I mean, 4th and 12 now. Game on the line for UTSA. And he's going to scramble into another sack of Kelvin Leyva. 3 on the day. Oh my. Just in the 4th quarter, Kelvin Leyva absolutely single-handedly destroys this a team's ability to move the football. Kelvin Leyva, man, unbelievable stuff here. And yeah, player of the game, Joshua Arellanes, 5 catches, 152 and 3 scores. And it actually should have been 4 scores if I didn't. I just wanted the cool celebration there, and he jumps out of bounds at the 1. That was kind of ridiculous, but I guess it's helped us to take some time off the board, I guess. Yeah, for quarterbacks, very good game for Estrada. We just couldn't get it going in the first half for some reason, but yeah, in the end we did contain Brian Banfield, but there was a lot of carries where I was like, dude, where's the defense? This is another 12-yard run. What are you doing, man? Suarez and Cerdeño had a solid day on the ground. We've got 2 100-yard receivers. We've got only 1 drop on the entire team. Lara has 9 catches for 77 and the score as well. Yeah, so Rosas steals one of the touchdowns from Arellanes, but I can live with it. We could not stop Marciano at all. He had 9 catches, 180 yards, 3 touchdowns, no drops. Dude, gotta get it together there, man. This Marciano kid was, yeah, getting on my nerves towards the middle of the game there. But in the end, it doesn't matter. We get the win, and we also got sacked a couple times. Oscar Estrella gets an interception. I mean, that was a pretty dumb play from me. Dumb interception there. I mean, they're just gonna have a couple of one of these every game. Dave Santos, he's got the most tackles. Kelvin Leyva, 3 sacks at the end of the game to close it out there. Santos is the only one that got in the end zone in the first 3 quarters of the game, and it was a 0 blitz. So, I mean, that's going to tell you all about our defense this game. This was a horrible effort on defense. But we get another interception for Brian Alonso for today in these 3 games. I mean, that's just absolutely beautiful. And then Kelvin Leyva, 3 sacks on the final couple of drives of the game. Oh my. This kid, unbelievable. He's hopefully going to be a first-round pick, man. This kid looks unreal. And with the win, we also get commits here. It's going to be Marquez Chabera, the edge rusher out of Florida. We also get the linebacker out of Texas, George Maldonado. That's nice to see. And we're also maybe going to have Salvia or not. Maybe. Yes, we do. 3-star corner, Marietta, Georgia is his hometown. Rafael Salvia. So, Chabera, we already talked about him. I mean, we talked all about these kids. 6'5", 274, Marquez Chabera is a power rusher out of Cocoa, Florida. You know, one of the heavier ones with 87 strength, 83 power moves. He kind of looks a little bit like a tweener, but in college, you can make it work on the edge here with those kind of power moves against some of these tackles you're going to be facing here. That's just beautiful. George Maldonado, 6 foot 231, a run stopper out of Houston, Texas. We've got very good run stopping ability, decent athleticism, horrible coverage. So I'm fine with that as a number 2 linebacker from this draft class, or recruiting class. I mean, we've got Rafael Selvia out of Marietta, Georgia, 6 foot 182, 95 speed, 74 zone coverage. I mean, that's all I need to know, honestly. And he's a gem, so he's gonna be fine, I think. And with that, we're almost done with recruiting. Just a couple more players. There is one more edge rusher. Oh, hang on. Was it an edge rusher or a defensive tackler? No, actually, it was an offensive lineman. So we have a fullback, an offensive lineman, a kicker, and a punter that I still want to recruit. But with all those, like, we're basically done with recruiting. Now, if we are going to take a look at the conference standings, we've got 2 teams unbeaten, and it's Laredo State and Texas Tech. Oh my, what's happening to Texas? They're 1-2. We beat them, and then they lost another game. Oklahoma also already has 1 loss. And Texas A&M also has 1 loss. So we look like a runaway favorite with this conference. If Texas and Oklahoma don't get it together, this might be an easy win for us. But yeah, this is a really good season for us. We're unbeaten. And the next episode, we're going to try to continue to do that. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Laredo State Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.